Hey, it's Cora. Welcome back to another episode of the Crafty Archer. I have not basically 2 days ago you saw me end an episode and now immediately from that end of that episode I am back to it. So we have just had a big sleep. I'm gonna give her a drink. We don't have any food, so she's gonna probably starve today. Think, yeah, she's gonna complain about it too, of course. We're just gonna get another 3 hours of sleep before we head off, get the full 12. And also we want to go out and about into the world. So we are looking for some deer, but ultimately we are heading towards the dam trailer where we've left some guts that are probably cured by now. So that we can grab those, go back to trappers and make a snare for trappers, or even, you know, a couple of snares. The guts are very helpful for the bows and stuff that we need. A good day for a torch, so we'll get one out. But yeah, we're going to go do that. I want to snare outside trappers ASAP. I think snares, I think I've said in previous episodes, but if this is the first one you're watching, snares I think are incredibly underrated. They're extremely useful tool to get a steady supply of food and guts. The hides obviously help if you've got bunny clothing that you haven't made yet, or if you need to repair existing bunny clothing. But for me, it's guts. It's having a steady supply of guts for making bows, for making other clothing. The easiest way to get guts is through bunnies. They only give you one, but still, it's definitely the simplest way to have a supply right outside your door, especially if you're at trappers. You can place the snare between you and the rock face at trappers and just get a fairly regular kill, because bunnies spawn in those traps. Bunnies they're not actually caught. The game spawns a rabbit into the trap itself. It won't happen while you're watching. It won't even happen that day, I don't think. It's usually like within a certain amount of hours later. It's definitely not immediately. I also haven't been up to the towers. I'm pretty sure I haven't been to either lookout tower. I was looking in my little list of places I'd been and I couldn't see
Jeez, this is cold.
I couldn't see the tower. So yeah. Hideout or lookout or whatever it's called. Excuse me, forestry lookout. I couldn't see it on there. And I couldn't see the abandoned one either, so I think I need to do both of those at some point too. But yeah, our biggest mission right now is to get to the dam.
Oh, so cold.
She's hungry and freezing. Great way to start. And frostbite risk? No frostbite risk yet. Okay. Won't be far away though. What I am going to run out of soon is firewood. I'm probably down to 5 coal. And that's a problem. Because coal has been keeping me alive up until this point. It's the quickest way, obviously, to get warm. So I will need to map hop soon. But I'd really like to have a bow first. So it might be that I just don't go outside too much more while I am waiting on the bow. Obviously, it's safer to also not be outside without a bow. So I want to get this deer, but I don't want to touch it right now, because if you click it, it starts the degrading process. I don't want it to disappear on me. I want it to stay until I'm ready to harvest it. You might get a slight wind sound, by the way. It's the fan, because it's so warm in here. Seem to be not a lot of wolves in the immediate vicinity. Usually one right by the dam, though. We call Scoopy. He's nicknamed Scooter by another Twitch streamer. But DH Dunn could never remember that and started calling him Scoopy. And a few of us have adopted it as well. It's funny that the TLD community on Twitch in particular is it's got a lot of funny little bits of lore. Oh, we've got markings. We might have the moose down there after all. It's a it's my dog. Yeah, my dog is underneath me. Hang on a second. What's up, Mezios? Oh, you... I dropped, at lunchtime, I dropped a tiny little bit of chicken with some sauce on it. There's a plastic container next to me and I dropped it on it and I picked up the chicken and I wiped it, but obviously I missed a tiny bit because she's licking. She is licking the plastic container. I could just feel this pushing against my chair. I was like, what's going on? Where's the dog? There's nothing in here, huh? Is it a pry bar? Have I got a pry bar? Yeah, I don't think I've had a pry bar. That's very useful. There's stuff in the dam under, you know. There's all sorts of things behind a pry bar. Very helpful if I go to Milton and go into the gas station. Sometimes you can't find one around the gas station. It drives me crazy. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of markings. Okay, so we're gonna have a moose by the dam at some point. Which will be fun to hunt. Is she gone? She might be. It's probably too warm in here for her. She's got a lot of fur. There's the first frostbite. Can't see him. There's another deer down there. See a deer at the train car. Deer down here by the dam. There's two I can get the hides off. You can hear her bare feet. Well, not bare feet, but... Well, I suppose it is bare feet. She doesn't have socks, does she? On the wood. Ah! I could hear him! It's like he's coming. We're going to this trailer over here anyway, so let's just go do that. You can, yeah, you can really hear the do distinctive sound of feet that don't have anything on them on wood. Oh, you are in here, Maisie. Maisie, it's gonna be hot in here for you. What I might do while I'm here is bust these. Warm me up too. Take the wood with me. I can get into one of these now. This one. Alright. That was all it was. Okay. It's a shelf. Smashable. It is. 3 hours though. 2 hours 36. It's fine. I don't want to be here that long. Got what I came for. Yeah. Gives you a lot of wood though. Oh, this little one. 2 hours. I mean, obviously I'm taking hunger damage. But it gives me a good chunk of wood. It's only made me slightly heavy, which is great. My clothing... I was going to say, do I need to repair some clothing? But my clothing is all improvised anyway. Not warmed up much in here. Ah, failed. Okay, whatever. Let's just go. Oh, it might be a bit warmer with this fog. It's actually useful. I can hear it walking. He's not far away. I wonder if the moose is here. I can hear what sounds like two animals walking. Just to be safe, we're gonna make sure this is lit. So he's quite often down here. Love that sound, it's so good. The moose is here, okay.
It's too cold to think.
I stopped walking, she's still walking, look. There was a step after I stopped. Tempted to go down and get that deer with a coal fire. Wow. It's such a good sound design. Oh, Scoopy. Are you down here? Right, where are the feathers too? Oh, it's a buck. I don't really know deer terminology. I kind of learned it by playing this game. Like, you know, buck, doe, stag, all of that stuff. Oh, is it Maglan's weather? No, it's too foggy. I was going to say. We might do a book. It's 95%. You know, sometimes it fails anyway. Some peach iced tea in there today.
Fire.
So obviously I do want the guts, but I think the hide is going to be my priority. Can I get warm enough? I can with unclaimed. Reclaimed. Again, I'm doing a doneism. Come on. Let me put my T's down. Come on. Come on, TLD. Be nice. Come on. You can do it. Come on, there we go. Good job. Thank you. Okay. It's barely warm enough. I'm not actually warming up. Okay. I must have dropped my can, left my can somewhere along the way. Oh, I'll do the reishi. Takes 45 to burn, so you actually could get the hide, probably, in the time it takes to cook a tea and leave it there. I'm curious now. I'm gonna make porridge. Takes 20 minutes to cook, which is 5 minutes longer than the tea. So in theory, I can do a 40-minute hide removal. And it won't be burned, you know. Yeah. Stop her starving. Great. There's barely any water, so let's do a couple liters of water. We just need to basically hope that the weather doesn't completely turn on us. Oh, 14. Ooh, heck saw it. Okay, so we've got 1 deer out of 4. Then once we have the snare going, we'll have a steady supply of guts. We won't worry so much. Was that carcass harvesting? Nice. We won't worry so much about how long it takes. We won't worry so much about getting guts from everything that we harvest. It's gonna take an hour until it's ready. Okay. We're just gonna have to wait. That's fine. We get the guts. What's gonna burn? Anything gonna burn? Sounds like something's burning. Is it just the meat cooking? Yeah, it's just the meat cooking. Okay. 50 minutes. 37. Okay, let's just do it. So tea, like, do you see that tea, like, going through the deer? I was like, what is that on his neck? It's very confusing, and it's a herbal tea, like, being seen through its neck. I don't trust that he's not going to come around the corner, so I'm going to make sure that's dropped. I'm using the decoy key, even though I would normally not do that. There are some people who think that if you drop it with the decoy key, that it means it's open, you know, season for the wolf. They can go and pick it up. Because obviously the decoy key is used as a drop the meat, they'll go for the meat instead of you kind of tactic. But a lot of people just use it as their way of dropping meat, and then some of their meat disappears. I've never had it happen to me, but then again, I don't count all my meat, so it could be happening, and I've just not noticed. So I don't really want to walk out of here with any guts, but I need to put these guts inside. So we might have to wait until we can see a little bit, and then go up to the trailer, and basically hope that Scoopy doesn't get us. Love having this nice full belly, it's great. I like how the water changes colour. It's all very, you know, it's just a well-designed game. I mean, we might get lucky. We might get up the ridge and around the corner and into the trailer without him getting to us, but I just get paranoid. We only have to go under this bridge and up the hill to the trailer, but you know, I'll have a torch lit, so in theory I could make it, but it makes me very nervous. Kind of hoping the weather might clear up a little bit so I could see him if he does come, but that's okay. We'll just prepare a couple of teas, wait here for a little bit longer, and then we'll head up. Yeah, it's still foggy. Okay. Alright, well we can't let our torch blow out. I don't know where he is. He could be quite far, he could be close and able to get onto me as soon as we get around here, but let's just see. Crows are so freaking loud, man. I don't know where the moose is either. Hoping he's far enough away that it's not a problem. Over the ridge. No, no wolf, no wolf, no wolf. Don't care which trailer I go to. This one's closest. And we made it. Ah, no problem. Not trying to be a wuss or anything, but you know, I have been surprised too many times in this game. Let's drop the fresh stuff so we can sleep here for the night. That is, if I think it's, yeah, it is, no, I was going to say it is night. We could actually just use this bed so we don't have to wear our bedroll down. We've got plenty of calories on board. So yeah, let's just get some sleep. I'm actually very light. That's nice. We're going to wake up, well, it's still dark quite a lot, but we'll just have a little look over what we've got in terms of torches. Yeah, bust some stuff down. Then when we have some light, we can repair our makeshift clothes that we have so far. Probably don't need to be carrying the hammer around now that I've forged, but I'm paranoid because, yeah, anyway. It's a good thing to bonk things on the head with, that's for sure. Alright, bedroll's at 90. The tools can be sharpened, let's just do that. Not the nicest noise in the world, so apologies if it bothers you. We can repair this if we had scrap metal. Same thing with this. They're both very close to 100% now. Can't read. Can't repair. Could maybe craft for an hour. So they're ready to cook. Nice. How's our bandages? 5. Okay, cool. 4 coal, 6 of these. It's not great. It's not great. I'm trying to think of where I want to go for coal. I went to the Milton Cave, didn't I? Thought I saw Mountain Town on here somewhere. I think it was just for the cave. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I haven't done in the Milton Cave yet. Alright, well maybe we go in the Milton Cave by Trappers and have a look. Okay. So we are just gonna have to pass time now, which is kind of agonizing, but hey. Can't see, can't really do anything else. I've never had a problem doing this. I know some people feel like it's kind of, you know, wasted and you could be doing something, but if you can't see and all of your activities that you need to do require light, then you're out of luck. Unless you want to, so it's crappy out there.
All I can think about is food.
I know, and you're gonna starve again today. I'm sorry, my love. Let's have a quick look outside. I just want to know what the weather's like. Sometimes it sounds quiet and there's actually a blizzard raging.
I'll die if I don't get some food soon.
I think it was kind of blizzardy, it's calmed down. Okay. So we're going to just make a note that we've left 2 guts in here. We're going to take the hide with us. 2 more guts at the cabin. At the, ×2 at the empty trailer by the dam. I've been calling it the crap trailer, but maybe I should be a bit nice to it. Okay, so we can take... Gonna go back to Trappers and try and make a snare. And get every stick we see along the way, because that's gonna be our firewood for a bit. What are we doing for matches? 11. We do have a... Hearing the moose, I think, clomping around. We do have a mag lens. Yeah, I'd say the moose is quite close to the bridge now. I'm gonna move on a little bit. Gonna light this out of protection. I'm going to head towards the lookout tower. I'm pretty sure we haven't been up there yet. And then back to Trappers.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
I know, I know. We've done well so far to avoid frostbite, I think. I actually have no idea how many days we survived. 13. Oh, sweet. Wasn't really keeping track. I just was surviving and going from goal to goal.
Do I, if I don't warm up soon?
I know, my love, I know. Starving and cold, I'm sorry. It's 21% per hour. Surprising lack of wolves. Got a wolf towards me? What is that black? That's just a stone, okay. Black with the snow does the swirl. Very relaxing. For the last 2 Christmases, I've done a the Long Dark Yuletide stream, where for, you know, 6 to 8 hours I have just had Christmas music playing, a fire lit with a view of somewhere in the long dark, and people just come and have it on in the background while they work or they listen. It's just a little dose of chill. And, yeah, because this is that kind of game, you know? I thought maybe I could get up here. This would be really helpful if I could. If I could learn a way to goat there. To bypass this path, but... No dice. I'll just have to scare off this wolf if I have to. You don't see me. You don't see me. See me, I'm invisible. Crouching, I'm invisible. You can't see me. Damn it, he's walking towards me. You don't see me. No, he actually doesn't see me, which is funny. Crouching makes you just, like, disappear. Love that. That's one of my favorite video game mechanics, is that all you need to do is crouch, and then a predator is like, where'd they go? I can't see anything. Nothing afoot here. Hello. Funny thing is, they do sound a lot like my dog. Sometimes. Let me get up here before I get a sprain. Yeah. Here we go. Now, because I'm cold, I won't check the plane at the moment. There's a little plane crash on the side of this hill. I'm not going to check it because I need to get up here and get warm. But on my way down, I'll go check it if I'm warm. If I get teas warmed and I'm warm. I've said it every episode, but I'm going to say it again. The much bigger sprint meter is a real bonus, being not having clothes on. I don't know if the man-made or you know, the manufactured or the animal clothing has a difference in terms of sprint, you know, effects on the sprint meter, but I should probably check that out. I should probably do some comparisons. There is information on a Wikipedia about the long dark, but it has sort of had a bad reputation in the community for quite a while of having the wrong information. Hi Box, I'm not bothering about you right now, so don't worry, you just go. So I always take it with a grain of salt, but there is some good information on there. And there's probably a table on there comparing the clothing. I just haven't really looked. I have heard that some people have been working very hard to correct it too, so that it's a more reliable source of info. I always go around the outside just to see. I've been surprised before. Right, please be warm in here. Yes, I'm warm in here. Okay, phew.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Oh, let's do this real quick, actually. There is a skillet under there, which is great. Another skillet. Oh my god, Astrid. I wanted to pick up the skillet, thank you, not throw your torch. Right, start a quick fire. Oh, I only have birch bark now? Oh, well, that's not good enough. Can I make timber real fast? 5 minutes, okay, yeah. I don't want to use the birch bark. Birch bark's for drinking, not for lighting fires, in my opinion. Stick. Let's try it with a stick. There is some wood you can claim in here. Some reclaimed in the form of furniture.
Come on,
Which I may get before I leave. But ultimately I just want to warm her up so she doesn't keep getting the damage that she's taking and the frostbite risks.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know if fires failing to light is like a thing in real life, but in the long dark it sure is. Actually, let's cook let's cook the reishi. Now, if this is decent quality, I'm going to eat it. 51%, I'm going to risk it. There we go. Food poisoning is fairly unlikely for things over 20%, but the deathfish, the sardines, they are risky. There we go. Water and mushrooms. I don't think there's anything else in there other than the book. I don't know if I got the container. Let's just double check it. Just thought it was a note there for a second. I have not got it. Okay. What's quickest? Hatchet, marginally. Oh, I let it go out, let it go out. No! Oh, I didn't do it long enough. I'm a doofus.
Starving.
What's the weather like? Is it Maglene's weather? Oh, I do this all the time. If I can Maglene's a fire and bring a torch in here to save me having to... If you could light a fire up here, that would be pretty funny. I'm pretty sure it's all off limits, but I really should just use the match. Oh, I'm so annoyed at myself. I thought I had enough time. I thought I had just enough time to chop that, let's just use the last of the gunpowder to chop that little stool down.
Lucky day.
Pretty sure these all stay hot and it's not a problem, but...
I've never felt so cold.
Shh, Astrid, Astrid, Astrid. I will warm you up, my love. I promise I will not let you die. Okay? Oh, cooking 3! Nice! This is why I cook a lot of teas. As part of the reason why I cook a lot of teas. It's really helpful for cooking skill. Something's burning. That one, yeah. I can hear it. The sizzling noise it makes when it starts to burn. Forage. It's my last thing I'm gonna do. Make sure I have enough fire, and then we're gonna head back to Trappers. 15 minutes, we've got 26 on the fire. I've made all of my water into teas, so I'll need to make yet more water when I get back. Oh no! Is it just wind or is it gonna blizzard? I think it's just wind. But we need to be careful with the wolves. Should be only one wolf between here and the Trappers, but we might need to have a flare out. That's good timing. The last torch. Drink most of the reishi. It's gonna blow out, I think, almost immediately. You can also chop down the gun rack on the wall, by the way. It's another wood item you can chop down. Now, I know some people don't like this. They find this quite sickening, so they do this instead. This is another option if you find that quite nauseating. Just do a little do-si-do with your WASD keys around. I've decided to just stop doing it, but it is kind of helpful in a way. It's actually almost easier on the keyboard than the other way. Just walking. Oh my god, all the frostbite risks. It's almost like I think the wind. Oh, there's one more time again here, sorry. I think the wind has a big thing to do with whether the frostbite risk kicks in immediately, because I've been freezing for quite a long time in this game and walking, and I haven't had the frostbite risk kick in. So I definitely think it's wind chill rather than the temperature. Right, we're probably going to get a sprain here if I don't level out quick enough. Yep, there it is. Damn it. I think I just hit the spot when it did it. Let's drink one of the rose hips, because that'll help with one of the small rose hips, especially. Help with 2 problems. And yeah, the marine flares suck, but let's have it out. Stupid frickin' frostbite. I'm so close to making an item of clothing. That means that I'll have less frostbite risk, you know? Please calm down. Please calm down, wind. Oh no, it's getting worse. Okay. I was hoping the wind was blowing in the direction I'm going. No, I don't think it is. It's hindering me rather than helping me. I was gonna say, we might get lucky and the wolf might not be there, but of course he's right there. You can go up here to avoid him, but he's already coming for me, so...
Gotta warm up somehow.
Scary marine flare. Run away. Yes, perfect. Run that way. That's perfect. Thank you. These flares are garbage. They're good for timber wolves, but they are terrible quality. They last such a short amount of time. Oh, there's Maple. Just want some distance between me and the wolf, so I'm doing a little half-hearted sprint. It's interesting, the game always defaults to the hatchet once you have it. If you have only a hacksaw, obviously it uses that, but once you have the hatchet, that's what it'll cut things with. I thought I got this birch already, maybe I didn't. Oh, I did, that's the stump, right? it looked with the tree behind it. No, it isn't a stump. Okay, I didn't get it. Well, we're just getting all the saplings on this run, huh? This run was started post DLC release, so it has I haven't had any maps that I've already looted, is what I'm trying to say, because some people have had maps they've already looted and they've gone back to them and found that there's a whole bunch of new maple, because they've spawned a whole bunch more in so that you can have your travois supplies. I'm so slow. This is awful. Honestly, the wind is my biggest problem with TLD. I have very few problems with TLD. I actually think it's a near-perfect game. I think it's a fantastic crafted masterpiece, to be honest. Always been my favorite game, and I think it probably will be for a very long time. But I understand why, and I get the immersion thing. I get the immersion thing with sprains. You know, I understand why they're adding these mechanics, but I absolutely hate the frickin' wind. It's like the bane of my life. And I don't have that feat which makes it easier to walk into the wind, you know? I just don't have that. It's frustrating. It's like my least favorite thing by far. Only other mechanic that I really don't like is cabin fever. I think it's really silly and pointless. And they just didn't like people getting thousands of days, you know, 1,000-day runs. They thought people were like just passing time inside just so they could get the number in the diary. And I don't think people were really doing that. And if people were doing that, it was extremely few. I just thought it was a really weird way of penalizing people. Because it did feel like penalizing. It didn't feel like, hey, this is this cool new mechanic we've added. It felt like, well, you're not playing it like we think you should be playing it. And that was a bit disappointing. And scurvy is a fun new mechanic they've just added, and I actually agree with that, because in this situation you probably would get scurvy. You're not looking out. You're not being careful about what you eat, you probably would get scurvy. But cabin fever? And like, you know, you get so sick of being inside that you have to go hang outside in a blizzard? Just to not go crazy? Like, no. Why have I still got the sprain risk? Go away. Go away, yeah. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's the only thing that they've added in recent years that I've just gone, ugh. Also, I started playing this before they added sprains. So I did have to relearn new ways of routing my way through the maps. But also, I got used to that. I got over that. But yeah, I still don't think cabin fever is a good mechanic. And I'll complain about it probably once a week for the foreseeable future. Right, I want to get that snare made and put it outside, and then we will call it a day on this episode. Right, so some new notes. Let's try and get back some of this condition that I lost too. Jeez. I could have stopped and made a fire, but I felt like I could just press on and not lose the thingy, you know. Spend coal. I've added where things are, right? There's more guts. It doesn't matter what kind of guts they are, 2 times. Didn't I leave the guts at the the empty trailer? Yeah, I did do it. Okay, make a snare ASAP. So let's get this busted down as well. Let's drink a little birchy bark so that we have that working for us while we do stuff. Get some condition back. Let's make a snare. I'm excited. And I'll show you exactly my favourite spot to put it. We could make 2, but we're not going to. We're going to use the other stuff for the check snare regularly. We need firewood and we need deer carcasses. We need 3 more deer carcasses. More deer hides. And then we can make everything, apart from like coats obviously, but we can make the rabbit and deer stuff if we get 3 more deer hides. Make all the stuff that we need. So what I like to do is I literally just put the snare right here. Quite often I'll make two, and I'll put one like here and one here. Just two, and then it's a perfect supply of stuff that you need. I think a blizzard's coming. Let's go inside and like read and repair clothing and everything.
I need to find a place to rest.
I'd like to finish the day before I wrap up the episode, so it's just going to be slightly longer. 1 second, let's just, I want to repair this stuff because it's not in good quality. We need to figure out what we're going to eat for the night. That's a problem. Nothing. I got nothing.
Need something to eat.
Wonder if I have porridge making still. I should still have oats. Please! Failing way too many times, my love. My gosh. What we might be able to do is drink a... I've done this a few times before, actually. If you drink one of these and a birch, which I no longer have, but I think it's still working for me. I only have one piece of birch, don't I? Oh, I have one more birch tea. Okay, so if you drink a herbal tea and a birch tea, and then sleep despite being hungry, you still get some condition regain. So we might try and do that. Let's read until she says she can't read because she's dying. Always pick Wilderness Kitchen if you can. Yeah, too hungry. Okay. So let's drink the herbal. Let's drink the birch. If we have another little part herbal, let's just drink it. And yeah, what you can do now, I'll show you. So we're at condition... It's on the day, yeah. The lowest, 59 to 92, right? So I'm gonna sleep the 9 hours. Even though she's starving. It's still going up. Did you see the meter going up as I went to sleep? And then we're at 13 days. We've healed all our risk. Our condition is marginally. It's 66. So it just means we didn't lose condition in our sleep. We didn't tank condition. We gained nowhere near as much as we would have, but we were still fine without food. I know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be drinking reishi. I should be make water. We got no water. So make water. Check snare. I'm going to put regularly in brackets. Collect firewood, 3 more hides, and yeah, we're gonna give her 1 more hour of sleep just so I can get the save. I can find the bed. One of those birch saplings was cured, so that's exciting. And yeah, we're gonna call it there. Thank you so much for watching the Crafty Archer. This run is going really well. I am really enjoying it, and I will catch you guys again really soon for another installment. Take care. See you soon. Bye.